I didn't take a dump for 15 days. I'm going through it, bro. Bro, do not do this challenge. How much weight did I lose in the past 21 days without eating any food? Here's the reveal. Just like that, we are back at it again with a new video. You see the title, 21 days, no eating, straight water fast. Before I explain why I'm doing it, let's check the weight. 188.2. That's our starting weight. And we about to see how fast I can get back into shape. And if you're confused as to why I'm bald, just check in, watch the last video I posted, and you'll understand why. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. To explain the video, pretty much 21 days, yes, it seems very drastic, seems very intense, seems like too many days, and it is. I'm not gonna lie, it is overwhelming to hear 21 days. That's 3 weeks straight. Why am I doing this? Number one, it's a detox, right? I have never done a water fast in my life. I fasted, yes, but a water fast is a whole different level of discipline. It's about to be extremely grueling, extremely difficult, and I want to see how well I actually handle it. Pretty much. Fair warning to all the viewers watching right now, do not attempt this at home. I got my blood work done ahead of time to make sure that my body was right and that I could handle doing this. So do not be doing no water fast for more than like 2-3 days. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. 21 is gonna be super hard for me. To make sure that I don't like die, I'll be taking electrolytes with like all the water, so like making sure I'm getting potassium, sodium, magnesium, because after a couple days or so of just drinking water, your body's just gonna, you know, filter out everything in your body, so you're just gonna be peeing out those electrolytes. You need those to survive. So just to make sure I'm getting my nutrients in like that so I can actually stay alive. But the reason I'm doing this is, number one, it's like a detox. So just like me shaving my hair off, I'm starting brand new, bro. I'm almost 190 pounds. You know, last week it was like 195. So yeah, this detox is gonna clean up my system, clean out all the junk in my body, make sure I am healthy, I'm clean, and I'll be working out slightly. So I'm not gonna be doing a full-on, you know, hitting PRs. No, this is me getting right back into working out. This week I'm doing 3 days of working out. Next week is gonna be the same sort of thing. And the week after that, I'll do the 6 weeks of working out, 3 days of running. Just starting off, man, these 3 days are gonna be really light. Body weight, I'm talking like I'm doing pull-ups, push-ups, and body weight squats. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stretching, just getting used to moving my body again. Next week, same sort of thing, but I might pick up weights, depending on how I feel. And then the week after, I'm gonna be doing all 6 days. Pretty much that's the next 3 weeks or so, 21 days. May 12th until June 2nd or June 1st, I believe. It sounds a lot more than it is, but it's gonna feel a lot worse when I'm actually doing it. Right now, I mean, day one, not feeling too bad, just like, I did have some hunger, but I feel like it's just coming and going. Yesterday and the past couple days, I've been eating a lot, so my stomach is still kind of full, and I don't need the food. So my body's gonna go into ketosis soon. You guys know what that is. If you don't, when you don't have any source of fuel, your body starts to burn itself off. That's what the fat cells are for in your body. That's why people are fat. They have reserve energy, so to say, that'll help them in the long run. It's more like for survival. So my body's gonna think that I need it to survive, but I have access to food if I need it, if, you know, things go take a left turn. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it. Again, just driving over to the gym right now. About to do a quick workout. Again, nothing too crazy. Next couple weeks or so, just getting back in the groove of things. And yeah, we'll see how this turns out. All right, quick little day 3 update. Not feeling the greatest. Definitely hungry, especially last night, but that's kind of good. That's kind of what I want. Gonna start using my fat reserves for energy. Woke up today extremely exhausted, extremely tired. Don't feel like the burnout feeling yet of like not being able to get up out of bed. So that's good. But let's do a quick little weight check-in. Let's hop on a scale real quick. 185. That's about a pound, I want to say, per day that I've lost so far. A lot of that's water weight. A lot of that's just like food in the stomach weight. So first few days, I'm not going to take too much into account because I don't know what my raw weight actually is. Things that I've noticed so far, I do have more clarity in my mind. Like I'm more focused in a sense. Also, the bloating in the stomach area, it's going down a lot. Although, you know, I have been working out, so that's going to be doing a lot too. And the exhaustion part, I'm definitely super tired because of working out. You know, like I said, I haven't worked out consistently in a year or two. I'm gonna probably run tomorrow, so I might give you an update on that. And then I'll do another run next week as well. And then the third week, the final week of this, I'm gonna introduce actual weight training. So just to like give you all a synopsis of my working out so far, I did 15-pound bicep curls, pull-ups, chin-ups, and then like the straight arm pull-ups. I only did like 3 sets of 5. And they weren't even like clean reps, if I'm being honest. They were literally just me trying to get my body used to moving again. Forcing it if I had to, but you know, not to the point of exhaustion. And then I did a bunch of push-ups for my chest, try, shoulders day. I did decline push-ups, regular push-ups, incline push-ups. I got little 5-pound plates that I was just doing like shoulder work with, just like swinging them around, moving my shoulders, getting those used to just the movement. And legs, I'm about to hit legs today, so we'll see what happens. Probably gonna do a bunch of squats, might actually use some weights, and do a lot of stretching too. Next week, I'm gonna incorporate a lot more stretching than this week. This week is very preliminary, and then next week is gonna be like, okay, I need to dial in and then see how well I can actually perform. Very tired, very exhausted, but not feeling the worst. It's not bad yet. My body does ache a lot. Again, that has to do with the working out. Body's looking better, I will say. It's not as bloated, it's not as puffy. My stomach isn't as bad. The face fat, yeah, it could be worse. Oh, and if y'all wondering why I look even more bold, I ended up having my pops go through and use a razor. I just want to have a super clean look. But yeah, that's the update. 3 days in, losing pretty much a pound a day. Not bad, not horrible. I did notice I do want to actually drink more water. I'm waking up not super dehydrated, but a little more than I'd want. And I was originally doing about a cup every hour. So 8 ounces every hour. If I'm awake for 16 hours, that's a gallon, 128 ounces. And since my body's not used to that, it's peeing a lot more. I'm pretty much just shocking my body. So I want to introduce more water slowly. If you guys are going to replicate this, please don't go and try and do exactly what I'm doing. Make sure you're doing your research. Make sure you understand what electrolytes, what nutrients, what minerals you need to survive, especially for your body. Get your blood work done. Do not do 21 days. I'll let you guys know how I am afterwards. Do not just drink overload water. I don't want to let you guys know and see, hey, just drown yourself with water. Don't do that whatsoever. The water you got to be very conscious of. If you're not drinking a lot, you slowly got to incorporate that. Especially you got to do preliminary stages, bring it up to a certain degree. I'm probably gonna end up doing 2 glasses every hour by next week or the week after. I don't know if that's healthy or not for how much I'm overloading. I definitely need more water intake just to make sure that I'm not super dehydrated and I'm actually healthy and I can actually get through the next 21 days. Or 18 days now at this point. That was the day 3 update. I don't think I'll be doing that many updates throughout the next couple weeks. Maybe by the end of this week. And then I'll just do the weekly updates because I'll probably get into my flow state and I'll be chilling for the most part. Catch you in the next update. Day 5, Saturday. Decided to go on a run. I thought I'd get some, more interaction in these videos. I haven't ran in like almost a year. And this is my first run coming back. Yo, this is harder than I thought. Maybe I'll just slow it down. Mind you, I'm not even going that fast. I'm doing like jogging at pace. I haven't ran in so long. If you wonder why I'm going so slow, I'm severely overweight. Not severely, decent amount. Nothing crazy. Past few days, I only worked out 3 days last week. What I noticed is I actually hit the low. Last Thursday, I was talking about how I was fine. I didn't hit a low. Yeah, I was lying. After I came back home from working out, hit that low immediately. I'm talking, I was just full of fatigue. I couldn't get up. I was just laying in my bed all day. I need to go on a run, but I wanted a break in between my workouts to then start running. This is the first run of the season. Gonna try and open it up to 3 in a couple weeks. Our plan is right now, do 1 really long run, so like a 5K. This is like 3 miles, 5K is 3.2 miles. Close enough. Then incorporate sprint work and then form work. It's gonna be very hard for me. You're gonna be like, yo, Melly, why you out of breath? Bro, I can't run that fast no more. Can't run that long. Got no stamina, got no endurance. But it's okay, because that's what I'm about to be working on. Also, my first time bringing the vlog stick out, so it's a little weird. Got to get used to that. Don't do more IRL vlogs, make it more engaging. Hopefully, y'all enjoy this. But I am suffering. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. All right, week 1 of the 21-day water fast done. 2 more weeks to go. Time to check in on how much weight I lost. Boom, 183.8. So yeah, that's pretty good. I will say I was expecting more, but I am loading on creatine. Granted, how much water I am drinking, I think is good for recovery. It's gonna help me hold the water better in my muscles. So I don't know if that's impacting the weight whatsoever. First week done. But yeah, 2 weeks left to go, baby. I'll probably have like a sit down conversation with y'all in a second. We doing it. Week 1 done, 2 weeks left to go of the 21-day water fast. Feeling pretty good. Now, I know I made an update a few days ago talking about how I was feeling hella focused, clear-minded. Right after that, man, pretty much crashed. Past few days, I've been hella dormant, just chilling in my bed, sleeping, had no energy to do anything. Once I finished the 3 workouts of the week, very unproductive for me. Just been chilling, drinking water, peeing, that's about it. Now, I want to tell you that because, now I feel pretty good. So once I hit the 1 week mark, pretty much feel a lot better, got a lot more energy to actually do things. Stuff I want to talk about, number 1, my weight. So I started off at like 188. I'm at like 183.8. So I'm like, down 4.5 pounds, something like that. I expected more for the 7 weeks or the 7 days, but I am loading creatine. That may influence my weight. Want to hold the water better in my muscles, help me recover, stuff like that. The creatine is going to help me overall. That's number 1. Number 2, I don't know if 188 is my true starting weight. Prior to starting the challenge, I was at graduation, got no sleep, had finals, still in school. I was like sleeping like 2 to 4 hours a day, especially with the exams going on. I was getting cooked. I wasn't eating at all either, so it was really bad on my body. To top things off, I shaved my hair off. Definitely impacts how much weight it was, because the week before I actually started, I was like 192, 193. Out of nowhere, I'm 188, which was surprising to me. I also delayed that video, so that's number 3 for the weight. And I delayed me shaving my hair until like midday. Right after that, I started the challenge. I was still fasting, don't get me wrong. I didn't eat anything, I didn't drink anything, but I was still peeing and I was still burning calories. I don't know how much it's going to impact my weight, but I just want to let you know that there may be some sort of fluctuation. So that's number 1. Number 2, it might be gross. Can't use the bathroom anymore. Now, I could pee, don't get me wrong. Taking dumps, bro, is quiet. After a certain extent of time, your body's not digesting, eating anything, you don't create any more fecal matter. But I've kind of gotten over not using the bathroom. I slowly kept getting less and less until I realized like the pit in my stomach is just hunger. It's not me needing to use the bathroom. But yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good. Did the 3 unweighted workouts. So like I said earlier in the week, it was just complete body weights, push-ups, pull-ups, body weight squats, body weight lunges. That's just priming my body to get ready for what's coming. So that may also impact my sleep. The rest I need to recover, and then coupled with the lack of food and nutrition in my body. Hopping into this challenge immediately with hopping back into the gym, cooking me, bro. I'm dying right now. I'm super sore all the time. I'm stretching too, so I'm incorporating stretches into my before and after working out, especially on my run too. My run was actually pretty good. I didn't push myself at all, really. It was really jogging pace. Getting my body used to the movements. I wasn't even going that hard, just working on form, and I wasn't doing too many reps or sets. I can't even get up out of bed. I'm sleeping like 9 to 10 hours a day, so I'm getting good sleep right now. Some people would say that's bad. Once I get done with this challenge, I'll fix up my sleep schedule, have a set routine. That's not the point of this challenge. And moving forward, I might incorporate some weights, again, very light weights, so my body can handle it, just so I can get prepped, because this is the last week. I'm going to be doing 3 workouts within the week. But yeah, ran to 5K. Gonna keep that going for this week. The 3rd week, the final week of this challenge, I'm going to incorporate my 6-day working out. But yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. 6 days working out, 3 runs. And that's all to prep me for the next 2 to 3 months. Once I'm done with July, bro, August, start my job, I'm gonna transition to a 4-day workout, reruns, so 7 days active. But we'll get into that in a whole separate video. Oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to talk about. Dude, the zoning out is crazy. Especially in like drives, bro. Like I zone out a lot now. I thought I was focused, but I'm really not. The actual zoning out, bro, when I'm driving, I'll be like just thinking about random things, and I realize like, yo, I gotta lock in, I'm on the road. But my best friend for that is right here. Little 5 gum action. Now, I know, I'm sorry guys, has 5 calories per stick. I hope you can forgive me for that. It's helping me get through this challenge. This is helping me lock in. It tricks my brain to think like my body's getting food, bro. We could lock in, we're chilling. Like I'm getting energy right now. But as soon as I spit it out, bro, it's back to just like crashing. Just no energy. That helps me really focus when I want to like do stuff. So like when I'm driving, 100% do that. When I'm editing a video, probably doing that. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Feeling good for next week. 2 weeks left, baby. We're already down 4 pounds. Probably gonna get down more now that like I think my body's loaded. Mind you, I've been like double scooping creatine. I know like the whole loading phase is all BS for marketing. I've also been drinking about 1.5 gallons of water a day. Little blender bottle here. I'll drink that when I'm working out, and then probably one more time a day I'll drink usually just like cups of water. Start my day off with at least a cup of water, usually 2. Yeah, we just work from there really. Whenever I use the bathroom, I just drink water. Make sure you are hydrating properly. If you ever replicate what I'm doing, do not do 21 days. I'd recommend doing only 7 days because I feel pretty good now. I feel like my body has done a pretty clean detox. I think moving forward, I'm just gonna be losing muscle. I don't have any muscle. It's just gonna be worse moving forward. This is just a good challenge for me to like lock in pretty much and start fresh. Just do your homework and make sure you're set. But looking forward to week 2. Catch y'all in the next update. I'm sorry guys, hope you could find it in your heart of hearts to forgive me. I thought the 0 sugar said 0 calories. I was wrong guys. Please forgive me, I'm sorry. All right, just like that, we are back at it again with another video. Just wanted to give y'all a little tour of my brother's gym. Thankfully, he lets me come whenever I want to work out. And no, I do not have consent to be showing this. I don't think he'll get too mad. It's not like he knows about this channel. It's not like he knows about these videos. Hey, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but gotta do it for the views, right? Without further ado, let's just show y'all what I'm dealing with. Squat rack, nice little bench setup, 45-pound barbell. Now looking over at the weights right here, we got the 15-pound dumbbells, 25-pound dumbbells, 50-pound dumbbells, and 35-pound dumbbells. He has a couple kettlebells, 50-pound and 25-pound back there. And then there's just an assortment of plates, 45, 25, 10s, and 5s. So nice little assortment, nice little rack, holds everything nice and tight. Then we have the dip stand. Lets you do dips and other calisthenic workouts. So yeah, that is the little tour I wanted to give you guys, where I'll be working out for the remainder of this 21-day fast, as well as the rest of the summer pretty much. So yeah, hopefully I get some nice results. I'll explain my split and everything in another video. Don't really care. Catch y'all. All right, boys. 2 weeks done. I don't even want to be talking no more, bro. Not having fun. This is not a good challenge. Don't do this. I'm gonna just tell y'all now. You already know what we about to do today. 178.1. Oh my God, bro. I am absolutely exhausted. I'm just tired of drinking water. Oh, you're hungry? Drink water. Oh, you just peed? Drink water. Whatever you're thinking, bro, do not do this challenge. I am exhausted. I'm tired. My body's hurting. I'm sore. If you were to do anything similar, do like 7 days max. Week 2 reflections. Whatever you're thinking, don't do this challenge. Now, it might just be that I started working out again. I haven't worked out in mad long, so my body's prone to being super sore. But I am dying. I am super exhausted. I've got no energy. Right now, I got energy, yeah, but that's just for the video because I'm tired of recording. I sleep for 10, 12 hours at a time. My body's sore as hell. Mind you, I only work out 3 days a week for the past 2 weeks. Next week is when I'm about to kick it up to 6. That's the last week of this challenge. Bro, if I wasn't so deep into this challenge, I would have quit. If you're doing this, bro, if you're thinking about doing this, don't do 21 days. Max you should be doing is a week. And you should definitely be taking your health extremely serious. Do your research on every nutrient that you need, all the electrolytes, whatever. Bro, do not do no water fast for 21 days. When it's later in the day, I'll get like mad dizzy, I'll get nauseous. Like I know I'm fine, but it's like, yo, I'm tweaking. So don't do this whatsoever. I am down, I want to say around 10 pounds or so, but like I know the moment I eat food, it's just gonna balloon back up. We still got a diet, bro. I want to cut back on like the Minute Maid and the Gatorade Zero stuff. Dude, that is straight chemicals going in my body. But I need it right now, so afterwards I'll probably just cut it down and, you know, focus on my diet, real raw natural foods. A few days ago I couldn't sleep for 5 hours straight because of how hungry I was. Do you understand how bad it is? I'm talking my body was so exhausted I could pass out. I was in survival instinct mode and my body wouldn't let me go to sleep because of how hungry I was. Put that into perspective, bro. Think about that. You know how bad that is? I'm starving right now. Week 1 was good, bro. The second week, bro, take everything I said last week and throw it out the window. Like I'm talking, I'll wake up, have no energy, sore, bedridden, dormant, tired, hungry, starving. Hey, but the hairs are coming in nice though. I might have to throw a Dewey on for the one time. Get some waves going. Creatine, I thought it would make my weight jump way higher, but I'm chilling. 177, 178. I forgot what I'm at already, but Bro, don't do this challenge, bro. Again, like I said, if I wasn't so deep in, I would have just quit. I got 1 week left. 1 week to really make this count. Work out 6 days next week. I'm gonna try doing the 3 runs. And then after this challenge, I'm probably gonna incorporate 10,000 steps of walking every day just to improve my heart health. Make sure I live a long, healthy life. Bro, even now I'm fighting for my life, bro. Like, this is goof. I'm literally just going through it, bro. This is bad. So don't do this, bro. I'm hungry right now. Catch y'all in the next update. Last week, week 3, we about to get done with this. I noticed that I've been doing some pretty unflattering angles when I was reviewing the videos. So we're gonna try fixing that. Now, I definitely feel weird sticking this up way high, but it's all right. Hopefully y'all can see me, bro. I know it's mad shaky. Hopefully this is good. But I know last week I didn't record the run. I'll probably stop doing this. This is mad weird. You know, time to beat is like 36 minutes. I think I got it in the bag though. I'll probably just put it in the corner of the time. Same route as last time. Yeah, we'll see where we go with that. Peace. This is what you all have been waiting for. How much weight did I lose in the past 21 days without eating any food? Here's the reveal. $171.8. Lost almost 17 pounds in 21 days. Time to do a recap of everything. I'll just do a sit down reflection of, you know, the whole challenge all the past 21 days, but time to make a drink. We got green apples, handful of blueberries or so, handful of strawberries, a whole lemon. I'm just gonna squeeze this in, and then some ginger. And just like that, we are officially done with the 21-day water fast. It is Monday, June 2nd, midnight. You better see me drink this. Let's get this started. Oh my God, that is strong. Now, I know you guys want to see me do a full-on cheat meal, but after that long without consuming food, you got to give your body a rest. And this is going to be the best way to reintroduce nutrients and fiber into your body. Like I said, it's past midnight, so I want to keep things a little quiet. My whole family's asleep right now. Don't want to be too loud. You know what? Let's change rooms, bro. I don't feel comfortable. Now, I know I set the whole shot up for my living room, but I was way too quiet. I didn't want to wake up my family, but I'll do a quick little recap. It is past midnight, Monday, June 2nd, so I'm officially done with the 21-day water fast. I know you guys want to see me do a really big cheat day, and I wish I could. I genuinely wish I could, because I'm starving. This drink that I made is gonna help me get some nutrients back in, fiber, get my digestive organs working again. 21 days without consuming food for that long, you need to give your body a break. Now, this is pretty smooth. I mean, there's definitely some seeds in here. That's not gonna be too bad. Get my gut look acting right, and then prime it to eat again. Cheat day is coming soon, don't get me wrong. Bro, that ginger is strong. Started off, 188.2, ended off 171.8. Went down 16.4 pounds in the past 21 days. Absolutely insane. Started working out again. I definitely put on muscle. You know, I was taking creatine, so I was loading my body up. It was helping hold the water better. I didn't lose as much weight as I would have if I just didn't do anything. I don't really feel that hungry. Like, I just don't have anything in my stomach, so this is making the hunger cues come back. But really, I would just fill it up with water and I'd be fine. The main thing I'm talking about, when I was like exhausted, I didn't have any energy, and I was peeing left and right, and I didn't want to get out of bed. I was just tired all the time, mad lethargic. If you're gonna do the challenge, which I do not recommend whatsoever, make sure you either don't work out or have a really good foundation. You're not gonna have insane amount of soreness. You're gonna get weaker for sure. That's one thing. I only did 12 workouts in total. I went on 3 runs. 2 of them are recorded, 1 of them I didn't. I'm gonna stop doing the vlogging when I'm running. That gets mad annoying and I feel mad uncomfortable, if I'm being honest. I'm running around with a vlogging camera like, hey, this is me running. Here's proof I'm running. Or I'm gonna just go on Strava, record it, and just throw those on for my weekly updates. I want to apologize that there is no physique that I'm showing If I'm being completely and utterly honest with you, I am not comfortable sharing that, showing that on the internet whatsoever at this point in time. I am recording it. I do a weekly update. I do a weekly physique check with a weekly weigh-in. So it's pretty much going to be the same sort of updates, but I'm going to have it for one final video. I'm hoping I'm going to do a 1-year transformation, and that video is going to have the weekly physique. I'm going to do the before, the after, and it's going to be the same lighting, no pump, fasted, off the wake up. Pretty much same update every week, hopefully in a year, bro. So yeah, sorry about the no physique, man. I know you guys are probably waiting for that, like, oh, let me see the physique. You guys will get that in a year. I'm sorry to say that. Whatever episode that ends up being, we'll have a whole dedicated, probably an hour long of me showing every week by week, showing my runs, talking about my workout routine, my running routine, my stretching routine, and how I grew across that 1-year time period. And I'm really looking forward to that. I was doing it simultaneously, side by side with this, so it was definitely getting hectic, and it was hard to keep track of what clips and what videos were for what episode, pretty much. But this is done, thank God. You trust me, next episode you guys are gonna wanna watch. So stay tuned for episode 3. Oh my God, there's gonna be a banger. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is, but when you see it, just know that this was the lead up to that next episode. And I kinda wanna like just go episode by episode, like telling a story, but like it's literally just my life. Dude, I got hella energy off this. Because I was not feeling good for a majority of this challenge, let's say. This fast, I was just really tired, bro. I feel a lot better. So yeah, I went down 16.4 pounds in total in 21 days. That's almost a pound a day. I want to say that's like 0.75 to 0.8 pounds per day that I lost, which is crazy to think about. You know, most people when they're like trying to cut, they do like a pound a week they lose. I was doing it per day, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm going to refeed. And this is really all just water weight. I'm gonna start eating again, so it doesn't matter in reality because it's just gonna come back. Because I wasn't eating. Naturally, I eat every day, usually 2 to 3 times per day. I'll probably like get back to a normal weight, which I'm fine with. Probably bounce back up to low 180s if I'm being honest, which is still really good. I know the week before I started the challenge, I was like 190, 193. I probably mentioned it earlier in one of the clips. I thought my weight was a fluke because I waited so long, number one, to record that video because it was after I shaved my hair. I was up for a long time and I wasn't getting much sleep leading up to the start of that. You know, that impacts the weight, impacts the water in my body. I wasn't really drinking a lot of water to begin with, and then couple that with the creatine and the amount of exhaustion and how dormant my lifestyle was during the challenge. You know, you add all that stuff together, you're gonna have varying results. My results aren't gonna be the same for you if you do this, and again, I don't want any of you copying me. I don't want you doing this challenge. I don't want you doing a 3-week water fast, bro. That is the dumbest thing you can do. If I'm looking back on it, this is the one and only time I'll ever do it. Week 1 was pretty good, if I'm being honest. Week 1, just looking back on it, I felt really good. Week 2 is where I really struggled because I started working out and my body was really sore. It needed a lot more to recover. I was just sleeping all day, didn't want to get out of bed. There was points in time where I literally just laid in my bed for 4 or 5 hours and just rotted. I wasn't even on my phone or anything, just lying down. And then week 3, kind of like got the hang of things. You know, I was feeling a lot better. I got past the whole like craving stage. I wasn't even hungry. I was tired, but I was still functioning, if that makes sense. You guys could say I cheated with the Minute Maid, the Gatorade Zeros. I don't care. I needed that, bro. I needed that energy. I needed those electrolytes. I was dying because I physically couldn't do anything. Especially after a workout, I don't think you guys understand how tired I was. And I struggled with workouts because like I was getting gassed and I would spend a lot of time just sitting there trying to recover. The runs weren't bad. So I just barely beat my time. So it was like a minute and 10 seconds. Very big difference. You guys could probably see that I was breathing a lot better. I had better, you know, breath control. I was running more steadily. Drink some more of this, bro. I need to get my gut fixed. You know, I can't wait for the next episode, bro. Yeah, but I got a lot of things planned. What does this mean in terms of my fitness and like my health and my diet? Does it mean I'm gonna go back to eating straight junk food, not tracking calories, not working out? No. By no means does this challenge mean I'm done with fitness and health, right? Health and fitness is a big part of my life, as it should be for each and every single one of you. These next coming weeks, I'm gonna really dial down, make my diet moving forward. I'm probably still gonna cut. It's not gonna be aggressive, but I wanna get down to like 170-ish. Definitely gonna keep up with the working out. 6 days a week. 7th day, people say is an active rest day. I hit a full ab workout usually on Sundays. That's going forward. Still gonna keep up with the health and fitness aspect of this. I really don't have an appetite, if I'm being honest. This is all I need to just like feel good. Sorry for no cheat meal. That's coming next episode. It's gonna be one hell of an episode, so you guys better stay tuned for that. The hair's coming in nicely. I don't know if y'all peep. Blonde Melly, bro. Is that tough? Is that the next move, Blonde Melly? Bro, the ginger is so strong in this. I'm about to clear my gut, but bro, that's hella strong. In hindsight, I should have started with this or some sort of drink to cleanse my body. This is still really healthy, bro. I guess I'll just wrap up the video then. You guys see this is pretty much done. Pour more in here. Alright guys, final cup. About to finish off this video. Again, I don't want any of you doing this challenge. Do not go 3 weeks eating no food, just drinking water. I don't want you copying anything that you see on this channel, bro. It is not fit for you. I like pushing my limits, bro. That's what this whole channel is about. That's what my whole life is about. I want to push myself to as far as I can go. I'll be able to learn from that and grow from that. You know, started with school. I pushed myself, taking hella credits, hella classes, while working, seeing how far I could push it and still be successful. Once I finally graduated, I understood like, hey, I got so much more free time that I can start this channel. It's the same thing, bro. 21 days, no food, just water. Like, I pushed my body to the limit, bro. I'm still here. I'm chilling. Doesn't mean you can do it. I want to like show you that you can achieve anything that you want as long as you put your mind to it, bro. Don't let nobody come in the way of you and achieving things. Try what you want to try. By no means do I want you copying this and saying, hey, I saw this dude do it in a YouTube video. Okay, don't do it, bro. You're starving yourself. But it's cool though. Catch y'all in the next episode. Big cheat day coming up. Sorry no physique. Sorry no cheat meal right now. Lost to 16 pounds. About to get right back up. About to refeed. Weeks went by pretty good, bro. Without further ado, let's chug this, bro. To the end of the 21-day water fast. Officially starting the new lock-in. We about to get serious. About to lock in fully. About to get right back into shape. About to get my diet right. About to get everything right. To that, bro. You know what it is? To Melly. Oh my god. And with that, catch y'all in the next episode. Alright, yes, the room is gonna look a little different. I've been doing some redecorating, moving things around, whatever. This is about a week or so post-fast, and I thought I should give y'all an update. You know, I started to refeed. I can eat normally now, so that's fine, that's fire. Since I was editing the video, I was like, yo, I wanna speak on some things that I didn't get to touch up on earlier during the challenge. To start off, man, I didn't take a dump for 15 days. Within 30 minutes of drinking that concoction I made up, flushed everything out of my system. Whatever was left in my gut was out. So that was fire. And it was a good experience, don't get me wrong. I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it. Afterwards, you know, I've been able to look back and be like, hey, I really did that. But there are some things I want to talk about. So the original premise of the video was to market it and put it out as a 21-day water fast. But I didn't market it as a 21-day water fast because I didn't feel like it was true to the video and what I actually did. You know, I was drinking the electrolyte mixes, Gatorade Zeros, the Minute Maid Zero Sugars. That really made me feel like, hey, this isn't going to be a 21-day water fast. I'm used to fasting because Ramadan, but that's a little different because I break my fast every day. With this, it was like nonstop, no eating. The first week went fine. Don't get me wrong, I was chilling. I did have my trials and tribulations, but since it was like a month or so right after Ramadan, my body was already used to fasting. So I was like chilling, you know, I mean, I was like, this is calm, bro. Like, I don't gotta worry about nothing. I'm good. You know, incorporating the working out, I did a total of 12 workouts, 3 the first 2 weeks, and then a 6 the third week. And I did 1 run every week. Bro, the second week came, and I was dying. Like, my body couldn't handle the soreness, the tiredness. It's because I started incorporating the working out from essentially a beginner. Like, I haven't worked out consistently in over a year. My body was a newbie again. I had newbie gains, pretty much. You could say that. I'm a newbie. It had no energy to pull fuel from. I was struggling a lot the second week. I started shaking a lot. Like, you know when you stand up and you have low iron and you're like, all your blood falls down and like you get like the little woozy feeling? That was like any time I stood up. I realized, I was like, yo, I shouldn't be doing this for this long. If I wasn't so deep into the challenge and deep into the fast, I would have stop that immediately. But I was already committed. I was already invested. The reason I didn't want to market this as a 21-day water fast is, you know, at this point, I realized, hey, I can't do this without nutrients. I can't do this without minerals. It was already hard ducking my family in a sense, because they would always be like, hey, are you eating? There's only so many times I can say, I ate earlier, I'm not hungry. Until they get worried. They're gonna be like, hey, this is a stupid idea. You should not be doing a water fast for this long. I agree, bro. Like, I hope none of you are going to look at this video and be like, hey, I'm gonna stop eating. I'm only gonna drink water for 21 days. I don't want to put you in the hospital, and I don't want to market this as something that I didn't do. At that point, my mom was really getting worried. She started making like a chicken broth vegetable stock soup, just throwing like everything that's healthy. Like, you had chicken, like all the bones and stuff with the meat in it, vegetables like celery, carrots, and then she would boil it with a bunch of spices and then just give me the soup. And I would just drink that for dinner every night. Second week in, that really got me to stay alive. And like I said multiple times in this video, throughout these 21 days, like, I was extremely dormant. I had a very sedentary lifestyle. I would lie down for a majority of my day. I would sleep for 10, 12 hours, bro. My body was exhausted. I couldn't move physically. I would muster up the strength to just do a workout. Especially the third week, I was like chilling again, because my body adjusted after using these soup. Like, I started drinking the soup. I started coupling it with the electrolyte mix, Gatorade Zero, everything. Like, I just needed the energy. If you're gonna do this, bro, I want to tell you to do your research. Number one, get your vitals checked, because even though I got my blood checked and like all my vitals checked ahead of time, I knew what I was getting myself into. It was still a struggle. But like this whole video is, like this whole channel is, it's a reflection of my life. This is like pushing my body past its limit. A lot of what these challenges, these videos are going to be, is me pushing myself past my limit and seeing how well I can bounce back from it and seeing how well I can handle things. Because the more you push your limits, the more you learn about yourself and the more you become greater in a sense. Second week, bro, I struggled a lot. There were points in time where I was so hungry. I was literally starving to the point where I couldn't fall asleep. My body was so hungry and so in need of food that I couldn't sleep. These are post runs, and I'm just like lying down in my bed, nighttime. I'm in bed in a good hour. It took me 5 hours to fall asleep. I remember that day vividly. I was really considering just getting up and just eating everything in sight. My body was craving it. It's like, have you heard those stories about bodybuilders on prep? They're like exhausted and they can't sleep the night before a show, not because they're not tired, but because they're so hungry. That's literally what I was experiencing. I want to bring that up. It was a serious issue for me. I couldn't sleep. It messed up my sleep schedule. Right now, I'm kind of getting back in the groove of things. Like, bro, I fell asleep 5, 6, 7 in the morning because of that. Like, it pushed my sleep all the way back. But I've since, like, fixed it somewhat. Like, I'm going to sleep at, like, 12. I try to be in bed at 10, 11, but whatever. So, yeah, that was a big thing. Third week was, I was chilling because I brought back the nutrients my body needed, the minerals, all that. And it was more so, like, my body got over the withdrawal aspect. The hunger aspect is somewhat of an addiction. If you don't have proper hunger cues, if you don't eat at certain times set throughout the day, your body's just gonna be hungry all the time. If you don't eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at like the same time every day, your hunger cues are gonna be all messed up. But if you eat at 7 a.m., 12 p.m. and like 5 p.m., your body's only gonna get hungry during those times and you're gonna digest properly. And I wasn't doing that being a college student and all. I don't really care. I'm caring about school more, whatever. Without eating, my body's just hungry all the time. But yeah, I got past those hunger withdrawals in a sense, and I was like dialed in. My body was so locked in. It was like the whole zone in aspect of a fast. And I was still struggling, don't get me wrong, because there's nothing to pull from, but I was chilling. Even after I drank the nutrient juice that I made, that concoction, after drinking that, like, I wasn't hungry at all for like a week. I'm still not that hungry. Like, I'm forcing myself to eat to get the nutrients in, but like, I don't have hunger cues anymore. I'm just not hungry these days. Definitely a learning process to start eating again. It's weird. I just thought you guys deserve to know that this wasn't a full water fast, and I don't want to put the premise out there that it was a water fast and I didn't actually do it. Like I always want to come off as and tell you guys, I want to be as real and authentic as possible. I want to let you guys know, hey, this is exactly what I'm going through. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted it to be just water fast. Maybe I'd do that later in a year, like a year or two. Maybe not strictly water, or maybe not 21 days, but I want to show you guys, hey, I'm still capable of doing it. And I believe I could put my body through whatever I can and get out of it alive and learn and grow and just become better. That's literally what my life is. That's what I want to bring out and show to you guys. Hey, whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish. That's all I really wanted to go over. Didn't take a dump for 15 days. Immediately flushed out whatever was left in my system after drinking that. Didn't do a complete water fast, kind of cheated on that. Don't want the premise to be that it was something I didn't actually do. And then, yeah, I was chilling after week 3. And hey, if you're doing this, bro, like I said, do not jump into straight up eating if you do it for this long, because your body will suffer. Your stomach, your intestines, your organs are not used to eating, and they will hurt. I hope you guys like the new setup, bro. Like, it's literally, I literally just flipped the table around and threw it against the other wall. The light kind of hitting now, and so I kind of dig it. I wanted to end it on a good note. Post reflection of the fast, of the challenge. Stay in tune for the next video. It's gonna be a banger. When you guys see it, you're gonna be like, this dude is crazy. I know you guys wanted a cheat meal, so it's gonna be one hell of a cheat day. I'll say that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Appreciate y'all for watching. Again, don't want you guys copying me just because I did a YouTube video. Make sure you do this safely, properly, do your research, understand the nutrients and minerals your body needs, and make sure you have it set and right, and see what your body's capable of if you are going to do this. I don't recommend it, but if you are, I have no control over you. My only advice is do your research and learn how to do it properly, because I wish I did that, and I wish I did it properly, and I wish I did it better. It's been Melly, guys. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.